I'm the teen.
And I'm the wolf.
And this is Derek Hale from Teen Wolf.
In one of our last videos, Noah got to talk about some weird characters that he has a lot of feelings about. And today, it's my turn.
What weird character do you have a lot of feelings about, Chloe?
I'm so glad you asked, Noah. I have a lot of feelings about the one and only, the man, the myth, the werewolf, Derek Hale from Teen Wolf.
For the uninitiated, Teen Wolf was a supernatural drama show that ran on MTV from 2011 to 2017, based on a 1985 comedy sports film of the same name.
And it slapped.
Yeah, it slapped. So the show centered around Scott McCall, a teenage boy who was bitten by a werewolf, and then his best human friend Styles, his love interest Allison, various other high schoolers and townsfolk affected by the supernatural.
And this includes Derek S. Hale, who is not in high school, and is just a weird adult man who lives in the woods, who just is their friend who they hang out with. And he helps them.
Well, they don't even really like him.
Yeah, they don't like him, and he doesn't like them. But they're his only friends. And he just hangs out and helps them, and sometimes they frame him for murder.
It was a very good show to watch in middle school.
God, it is so good.
I'm the alpha.
Sorry, but to be honest, you don't exactly show outstanding leadership qualities.
Yeah, so I think about him every day. Derek Hale is the reason that I can't sleep at night. Literally last night I was up until 3 a.m. just thinking about him. So I started compiling a list of things I like about him every time I can't sleep because I'm thinking about him too much.
And while Chloe tells me this list, we're gonna make a scrapbook about how much we love Derek Hale.
So without further ado, this is the top 61 things that I, Chloe, like about Derek S. Hale from Teen Wolf. I would have written it out like Noah wrote out his list on Descendants, but this is 61 things. I wrote 3,000 words about how much I like Derek Hale from Teen Wolf.
Hale. Oh my god, oh my god!
Yeah, I chose really good pictures.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Start the process.
First up, number 1. Everything. I love everything about him. There's not a single thing I would change about him. I definitely have some suggestions of fun additions to make, but everything that's already there is amazing. God, I love him. 2. Middle name might be Susan. His middle name could be Susan. We have no way to disprove that. His profile on this thing just says Derek S. Hale. We don't know his middle name.
That's his mugshot.
Yeah, it's his mugshot, yeah. Noah has his own fun fan theory on what his middle name might be.
I just think it might be Scott. I think it'd be really funny if his middle name was Scott and he can just never tell anyone about this.
Number 3 on my list. Lived in the decrepit, burnt shell of his childhood home in the middle of the woods. It's insane. This man spent an entire season essentially homeless when he did not have to be. Like, homelessness is a valid issue that affects many people. He didn't have to be homeless. He's a millionaire. We find out later that the Hale family helped found the town they live in, and that's how they afforded their little New York apartment. Yeah. Also, apparently, Peter, his uncle, his inheritance was like $100 million.
Oh my god!
So presumably Derek also has millions of dollars. And he spent a season sleeping in a train station. Like, he could have just rented a room in a Best Western, but he didn't. Because he's a freak. He could have rebuilt the house. Yeah, he's a freak. He was just living in this cartoon haunted house for no reason. And it's insane. Number 4. Every aspect of his character is completely unnecessary. Like, his role within the show as like an older mentor who helps the teens know like the lore and like everything that's going on is a very common archetype within like supernatural teen shows, because they needed like a Giles / slash Carlisle slash Benny's grandma slash Mr. Feeney slash Vampire Diaries teacher guy. But why on earth did they make this man? They could have created any man on earth, and they created Derek Hale. And I'm so thankful for them. The following is how I imagine the writer's room meeting went when they pitched this character. Alright, boys, I think we've got a ding-dang hit on our hands.
Yeah, sexy teen supernatural dramas are so hot right now.
Yes, they're so hot.
The teens are gonna love this.
So we've got our lovable boy next door turned sexy werewolf lacrosse player as our lead. And a goofy but still attractive comic relief best friend. Got a cute girl love interest, a MILF, a DILF, a hot mean girl, a hot mean boy.
What about a hot older guy who isn't a parent but also isn't a teen, who can help teach boy next door what it means to be a sexy werewolf?
Yeah, like Mr. Feeney. Could he be a sexy teacher?
No, that's becoming a little cliche. We're trying to distance ourselves from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, remember?
Yes, of course, you're right. Maybe he's the sexy older brother of one of their sexy friends? That's closer, but still not sexy enough. Needs to be sexier.
Hey, I don't know if this is anything, but on my way here, I passed by a laundromat and there was a guy in there in like a leather jacket and bootcut jeans, and he didn't have enough quarters to dry his laundry, so he just put it all back in the basket, and he was crying. Is that anything?
Did you get a picture?
Yeah, actually I do.
Todd, you goddamn genius. Here's all the money in my wallet. Here's my keys, go fuck my life. Number 5. He's weird. He's a weirdo. He doesn't fit in. Derek Hale is not like other girls. He doesn't have social skills or sleep in a bed. He's different. Number 6, unlike Jughead Jones, he's not trying to be weird. That's all natural, baby.
Where's Scott McCall? Finding myself.
At any given moment, Derek Hale is trying so hard to just be a person, and at any given moment, he is failing spectacularly.
Much like me, things happen to him.
Yeah, things happen to him. Number 7, when he watched Scott's lacrosse practice and stood like this. Definitely he thought that he had calculated the correct and normal width to put his feet apart, and he did not. He calculated wrong because he doesn't know how to be a person. I like to imagine that this was a very specific character choice that the actor made. Also, I have a bombshell for you. Okay. So you know Tyler Coachella, whose last name we do not know how to pronounce? And we have tried Hochlin, Hocklin, Hochella. We've tried so many different things. I found out how you say it. It's Hecklin. Tyler Hecklin. No, it is not. I looked it up, and I watched multiple videos about how to pronounce it. It's Hecklin. No, we were very wrong.
Why is the O there?
I don't know. Okay, number 8. Went to college. At the start of the show, he is returning home from college. This man went from sitting in lecture halls and cramming for exams to mentoring very mean teenagers and evading the police in like 6 months. We do not know what his major was, but Noah likes to think that it was...
I think it was art history.
Yeah, I think that's really fun.
Or is it your joke that he minored in art history and he majored in helping teenagers with supernatural events?
Yeah.
Because I think it's really fun to imagine him like having to find a place to store all of his art history textbooks and like diploma and stuff when he's moving back to live in the husk of his house.
Number 9, shared a New York apartment with his older sister. Moving to New York and living with your adult sister is maybe the gayest thing they could have added to his backstory, and I'm so glad they did. Like, that's really gay.
Yeah. No, any other normal guy, they would have had it be like, and I lived with my college roommate.
He just lived with his older sister.
Insane that it's the sister.
Number 10, parkour. This is true for all of the werewolves in Teen Wolf, but oh my god, the parkour. They will take every single opportunity there is to do a backflip, and if there's not an opportunity, they will create one. Derek Hale has never seen a stair railing that he did not jump over. Number 11, adopted a boy.
God, I hate his boy.
I don't mind Isaac, but you hate him. Technically, he just kind of adopted a bunch of weird teens.
But this is the one who he has to show up at parent-teacher conferences for.
Yeah, Isaac just kind of lived with him, and just kind of was his son for a while. And I wish we'd gotten to see more. I wish we'd gotten to see more of that dynamic. Yeah. Like, did Derek Hale have to go to parent-teacher night? Did Isaac come home and give him his report cards every semester? Did Derek make casseroles for dinner every Sunday? Inquiring minds would like to know. Number 12, constantly one bad day away from killing himself. Like you.
Teen Wolf suicide.
Yeah, Teen Wolf. So one time, Noah's boyfriend revealed that he thought that when people said TW suicide or like TW whatever, he thought that it stood for Teen Wolf and not trigger warning. So you know, Teen Wolf suicide. So you can tell that at any given moment, Derek Hale has chosen one thing to live for, and that's just kind of what's keeping him going. And when he's in between things, he's just having a real rough time. His will to live is non-existent.
Yeah.
He needs to go to therapy. Number 13. Oh my god, that one fic where a unicorn comes to town and nobody can touch it because none of them are virgins, but it goes up to Derek and lets him pet it, and he just cries because he's never had consensual sex, and the whole vibe is very Kitty Glee, thinking she can't play the Virgin Mary because she's unpure. Oh my god, Derek Hale.
I like that we both read that fic separately.
Number 14. Wears bootcut jeans. Yeah.
Oh no, it's my bad leg. Oh god, watch it. Ooh. I'm broken.
It will never not be incredibly funny when the show tries to frame him as this sexy, mysterious, intimidating guy while he's wearing the most unflattering pair of bootcut jeans I've ever seen in my life.
His first scene is my favorite thing that happens.
It's so good. Icon. 15 is constantly trying to be a normal man, and it never ever works. When he first met Scott and just kept following him in the woods and being incredibly mysterious and nefarious, and he definitely thought he was doing a really good job of introducing Scott to his new life and warning him of the dangers of it, and definitely Scott thought this crazy man was tracking him to kill and eat him.
What are you doing here?
The bite is a gift. I don't want it. You will. What did you do with her?
Quiet. I saw you in the field.
What are you talking about?
You're dead.
He's insane.
insane.
He doesn't know how to talk to people, and I love that for him. It's very relatable. 16 has a homophobic gay uncle who bullies him. Honestly, top tier character trait. Gay on gay violence. I hate Peter, and I always get excited when he dies in every season. But God, do I respect his need to be the most dramatic and petty person in any room, and his need to make Derek's life difficult at any chance he gets.
Someone certainly enjoys making an entrance.
Number 17 went to high school with his homophobic gay uncle. Imagine that you are 15 and your high school bully is your own uncle. Imagine that. How would that feel?
I mean, pretty bad considering he also lives at your house.
Yeah. Number 18 gets pegged. Every single woman he hooks up with on the show 1,000% pegs him. Like, absolutely no room for discussion. Men get pegged, and Derek Hale is one of those men. 19. That time he tried to make Styles cut off his arm.
Cinema.
Yeah. He got hit with wolfsbane, and instead of doing anything a normal person would do, like maybe trying to like suck out the poison or waiting for a doctor to come, he tried to force a teenage boy to cut his arm off for him with a bone saw.
Under threat of murder.
Yeah, insane.
Now. You gotta do it now.
Look, honestly, I don't think I can.
Just do it!
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, God.
All right, here we go.
What the hell are you doing?
Derek Hale. 20, wildly cryptic all the time for no reason at all. The reason is that he can't talk to people. And has no social skills, but oh my god.
I'm not afraid.
Yeah. You are.
The first season of Teen Wolf would have had almost no conflict if he had just said things like a normal person instead of just scowling and being like, don't worry about the dead body buried next to my house. You should worry about how much danger you're about to be in. And then chasing teenage boys through the woods at night. Like, sir, you don't have to do this. Unnecessary. 21 definitely has a brain disorder, and I don't even know which one. Maybe all of them. 22, Derek Hale let me study you. 23, played basketball in high school. It feels like if you saw a video of Abraham Lincoln hula hooping. Like, I know it isn't, but it feels anachronistic. Like, I'm right. I'm not wrong, for sure.
Holy God.
Number 24 is bad at sex. I don't actually know if that's true, but God, wouldn't it be fun if it is?
Yeah, I mean, we know he doesn't do much.
He doesn't do much. 25, owns 3 shirts and 1 pair of bootcut jeans. I am almost positive that his entire wardrobe consists of 1 light-colored Henley, 1 dark-colored Henley, 1 white tank top, 1 black leather jacket, and 1 pair of horribly unflattering bootcut jeans. Style icon. 26. Hangs out at gay clubs when he's not babysitting teens. In season 2, the teens track a monster to a gay club, and when they have to fight it, Derek's just there. And we are never given any sort of explanation.
Oh my god, yeah.
For how he got there or why he knew they were there and needed him, so we are left to assume that he was just already there by his own volition, which leaves me with the logical conclusion that at any time Derek Hale is not on screen, he is just at a gay bar flirting with men in his bootcut jeans.
Dude, everyone in here's a dude. I think we're in a gay club. Man, nothing gets past those keen werewolf senses, huh, Scott?
Number 27, pretty. Derek Hale pretty.
Yeah.
Number 28, has no adult friends. As far as we know, he has never had a friend over the age of 17. He has a few allies, a homophobic uncle, a dead sister, and a few women who peg him. Other than that, nothing.
Also the dads of his teens.
I'm counting them as the allies.
Okay. I think it's important to specify that it's just dads. It's not a relationship that he has.
29, hangs out with teens who are mean to him. The only thing teens born after 1994 know how to do is frame you for murder, eat hot chip, and lie.
Who's he again? My cousin, Miguel.
Are we done?
Oh yeah, that's a girl gang that would bully you for sure.
Number 30, Dark Spencer Shea. The other night I had a dream that Derek Hale was a regular character on iCarly and was one of Spencer's weird friends who would just show up sometimes, and I did not question it because he and Spencer Shea are essentially the same character. Number 31, they left him in Mexico. Oh my god, they left him in Mexico.
It has occurred to me, having you say this over and over, I haven't seen that episode.
Yeah, I couldn't even fully process why they left him in Mexico and what exactly the situation was because, oh my god, they left him in Mexico. They all just went on a group trip to Mexico and just didn't bring Derek back.
I don't understand.
It's insane. 32, teeth. I like that he has American Girl doll teeth. Derek Hale Girl of the Year when.
You're right.
33, actually his eyes, like, change color with his emotions, because he's not like other girls. He's different. 34, got framed for murder simply because he cannot speak to people. Mm-hmm. I know I've already mentioned it multiple times, but he got framed for murder specifically because of his lack of social skills.
Yeah, there were many opportunities for him to speak up.
Yeah. Thanks to someone who decided to make me the most wanted fugitive in the entire state.
35 would make a very sexy lesbian. I have yet to find a good gender swap lesbian Derek fic on AO3, and I am setting out to write my own to fill this void. Yes, it's a Shrek AU. Yes, I'm gonna cry while I'm writing it. I'm allowed. It's my right as a lesbian. 36 is a werewolf. I realized that I had not listed the specific trait, but I like it so much about him. Supernatural teen dramas are a really good genre, and Teen Wolf really might be one of the best. The first 2 seasons, some of the best television ever made. Number 37, woman-coded. I think maybe it's just the trauma, but we love a strong female character. 38, very stupid. I don't trust men who use their brains. What do they need them for? They'd probably do something nefarious with it. This is why Derek Hale is perfect. No thoughts, head empty.
Oh, you poor sweet thing. You don't have a thought behind those eyes, do you? Sweet boy.
39, that time everyone thought he died, but he was just getting pegged in his apartment. And I'm pretty sure he was specifically getting pegged by their teacher.
Not for Derek.
Derek wasn't your fault. Derek wasn't your fault.
Every time I try to fight back, it just gets worse. People keep getting hurt. People keep getting killed.
40, bought a huge empty apartment and then never bought any furniture or decorations for it, and presumably eats dinner sitting on the floor. King, you have so much money, you don't need to do this. The apartment has like 1 table and 1 lamp and like nothing else. Where does he sit? Number 41 is a freak. He's crazy and I love it. Number 42 could have so easily formed a pack of adult werewolves with fully developed brains and no puberty hormones, but instead chose to form a pack of teenage werewolves. Like Derek. You did this to yourself, bud. That's why they're mean to you. 43, I know in my heart that he has had a breakdown in his Camaro with the windows rolled up in a Target parking lot, blasting Liz Phair's Why Can't I? Derek Hale whispered this to me in a dream, so I know it's true.
Why can't I breathe whenever I think about you?
44, timeless. You could drop him into a Grimm's fairy tale or a gothic Victorian novel or a romantic Regency drama, and literally no aspect of his character would have to change, except maybe you switch out his bootcut jeans for pantaloons, and maybe instead of playing basketball, he was just really good at that game where you hit a hoop with a stick.
Hoop and stick, yeah.
Yeah. 45. Bought an entire apartment building just to ensure that he wouldn't have to interact with any neighbors in the elevator.
What?
Like, he didn't have to do that. He could have just bought a house like a normal person. You don't have to talk to people in the elevator of your own house.
Does he own that building?
Yeah, I'm like 99% sure that he owns that building.
Oh my.
And he doesn't let anyone else live there.
Oh my
because
God.
he's a freak.
Oh my
King of social distancing,
God,
though.
Derek.
Number 46, his birthday is on Christmas because he's a gift to the world.
Wait, what?
Do you not know that his birthday's on Christmas? Yeah, his birthday's on Christmas. It's December 25th. 47, has never had a single good experience with a woman. 48, has never had a single good experience with a man. 49, has never had a single good experience. 50, he can just fully turn into a wolf now? Like, not like the beta shift thing, just like a wolf?
Like full wolf running around?
Yeah, just a wolf.
Okay. Laura could do that, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm not...
It's a thing.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how this happened, but apparently he, like, died in Mexico and was reborn or something.
They shouldn't have left him there.
Yeah, they shouldn't have left him there. Yeah, I kind of stopped watching after they left him in Mexico because I don't really care about it as much when Derek Hale isn't there. So I'm not 100% sure on all the details of things that happened after that, but, like, he can turn into a wolf now. 51, that time he turned 15 again. I can't remember what the in-universe explanation for it was.
He was buried under an Aztec temple in a destroyed town, and it was like lined with some wolf thing. When they brought him back out, he was just a baby.
52, that time Styles had to hold him in a swimming pool all night because he'd been paralyzed when the spooky monster was trying to kill them. I don't really care that much about Steric as, like, a ship. Like, the age gap is weird and I get that, but, like, to ship Derek Hale with anyone, your options are very limited. You pretty much just have teens, dads, or his own uncle. So, like, I'll take what I can get there. But definitely that was the first time anyone had touched him in years other than to handcuff him and put him in the back of a cop car. So that specifically makes me scream. 53. His birthday is also November 7th, and that's okay because he deserves 2 birthdays. This is his driver's license. It says November 7th. The creator has confirmed that his birthday is Christmas, so he just has 2 birthdays, and I love that for him. He deserves it.
Good for him.
Yeah, good for him.
One of them's actually just the time he started tea.
Yeah, one of them's just his tea anniversary. It's his anniversary. 54. Everyone in his family has rhyming names. His sisters are named Laura and Cora, and I know it doesn't really count, but his mom's name is Talia and his cousin's name is Malia, and those are, like, they're spelled the same. I don't care. It's close enough for me to assume that everyone in his family has rhyming names. 55. Every fic where the premise is just Derek Hale crying and petting a cat. That one
sweatpants fic.
Yeah, the one where he keeps putting off killing himself because he'd have to find someone to take care of his cat for him, and then he gets sweatpants, is maybe the best piece of fanfiction I've ever read in my life.
It's really, really good.
56. Tyler Hoechlin doesn't actually growl most of the time. He just hisses and they add the wolf sounds in later, apparently. According to something I read online. And I think that's real fun. I would like the raw footage of him just... 57, when he said ACAB.
Damn it, I had him!
Who, the Alpha?
Yes, he was right in front of me and the freaking police showed up.
Oh, hey, they're just doing their jobs.
58, every time he needs to be charming to a woman in order to get something and just suddenly becomes a normal man for like 30 seconds and then immediately goes back to normal Derek Hale right after.
Like, it looks like the masking is killing him.
Yeah, my comment for that is just masking.
Good evening, how can I help? You?
Hi. I had a question. Sorry, I'm a little thrown. I wasn't really expecting someone.
Like me?
Oh, I was gonna say so incredibly beautiful, but yeah, I guess that'd be the same thing.
59, when Styles' FBI class studied him. Okay, so this morning I watched every season 6 Derek Hale episode and just kind of skipped around to the Derek Hale parts so that I could update you on what is happening in these episodes. So Styles gets to FBI school.
Just like Betty.
Yeah, so he's like an intern at FBI school or something.
That's more logical than whatever Betty's got going on, so.
So the teacher is talking about how, like, yeah, this semester I'm gonna be teaching you about, like, how to deal with, like, terrorism and, like, crime and murder and, like, all this stuff. And Styles is like, yeah, cool, I'm so ready for this. And the teacher is, like, doing a slideshow, and then he shows an insane video that looks like a Bigfoot video of Derek Hale running through the woods full speed, shirtless in his bootcut jeans.
Show me right now.
And Styles just kind of screams and is like, why is there a video of that man? Who's that? And the teacher's like, oh, he's wanted for mass murder.
Mass murder.
And Styles is like, so it turns out that he was being targeted by hunters, because, oh my god, Gerard Argent is just alive again. And now he's like full supervillain, and he just really wants to kill all the werewolves so bad. And also, there's a lot of weird references to the Holocaust. Like,
yeah,
I know because there's
the
a
Nazi teacher one,
yeah, there's
right?
like a
That's
Nazi.
why I won't watch it.
Yeah, except like apparently throughout the season they just keep making weird references to the Holocaust. So like the episode titles are like weird references to the Holocaust. So I don't know what's
That's why I
happening
said
there.
we weren't watching.
Yeah, it's insane. Chris Argent is back, and he has to go find Derek and team up with him to help save Beacon Hills.
I think it'd be fun if they kissed.
Yeah, that would be very fun. So like it's a lot of the episodes just them hanging out, driving around together in the dark of night. Also, there's an insane scene where some men are like talking to Chris, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this guy killed all our men, and his eyes were glowing," and Chris is like, "They were glowing blue?" And the guy's like, "So you mean you believe in werewolves?" And Chris Argent says, "Well, I believe in Derek Hale." And I screamed.
I believe in Derek Hale.
Oh my god.
It's really good. Very fun. Love it. Also, you know who else is back? Kate Argent.
Yeah, isn't she a tiger now?
I don't know, but she comes in and shoots Derek and then is real horny about it as always. I was like, okay.
She's a grown woman.
So the gang's all back together. Guess who else is also back? Jackson.
Oh, great.
Jackson's back, and he is canonically gay now. Yeah, he and one of the werewolf alpha twin guys are together now.
Wait, he's hooking up with Danny's ex?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Also,
is this the fact you were gonna tell me?
No.
Oh my god.
Also, there's a really good scene where Jackson is like being held captive or something, and his cool guy line before he kills someone is, "I can't drive sports cars anymore. There's no room for my tail." And then he uses his tail to kill someone.
Is he still the cannibal?
Yeah, he's still a cannibal. God, it's so good. Okay, number 60 is that time he punched Styles' hand.
3 inches of room to gather enough force to punch through solid.
Oh, that's a really good scene.
I like it when it's busy at the pack meetings and the gay werewolf gets mean. I think it's really fun when they let him just be bitchy. I found out this fact like a week ago, and I've just been holding it inside of me because I wanted to tell Noah on screen. Okay. So, you know how I said we don't know what the S stands for? I have found out Derek Hale's full given name, and it is Frederick Sales Hale. Frederick Sales Hale is this man's legal name. Frederick Sales Hale. Why?
Why did Derek have to be short for something?
It didn't have to be. Frederick Sales Hale.
Oh my god.
Sale. The way that we have this information is that there is a newspaper article about Kate Argent, and it's very hard to see, like, so I can't read the whole thing. But you can make out in one part, it says that one of the, like, victims or whatever was 15-year-old Frederick Sales Hale. And Derek was 15 at that time.
Did he just start going by Derek after this event? Oh my god!
Frederick Sales Hale!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Frederick Sales Hale. I love Derek Hale so much.
That's not his name, apparently.
Yeah, I love Frederick Saleshales so much. And I would trust him with my drink at a party.
Aww.
So in conclusion, Derek Hale's an insane character, and I would die for him.
Such a freak.
He's a freak, and I love him. And I think people should write more fan fiction about him falling in love with Harry Styles. So, about a month ago, I ordered something on Etsy, and I have not told Noah what it is.
Never.
Because I want it to be a surprise. It's a special little thing for both of us.
The fact that the Derek Hale stuff is still up is worrying me, because that's from a different day.
Oh god. Open it up. Read it. Do you want me to read it to you?
Sure.
Okay. So we have received a letter in the mail that came today, from our friend.
Okay.
Friends, I hope you're doing well during these unprecedented times. I know it's been a while since I last saw the two of you.
Connecticut?
I can only hope you're getting to ballet class fine without me. Noah and I actually met when we were put on the bar next to each other at ballet class. I miss our drives to the dance studio when you both would play me some of your favorite songs. Music truly is the gateway to the soul, and even though I had never heard some of the music you played for me, I enjoyed it because you both enjoyed it. I'm hoping to come see you perform soon. When you write back, send me some information about your upcoming recitals. I should be back in the area sometime soon. I hope you understand my absence has nothing to do with you. I, again, was beginning to feel especially overwhelmed, and I needed a touch of solitude to return to my senses before I went off the deep end. Life for me has been okay. I don't have much to report on, as all I feel I do is sleep and spend long days by the lake.
Oh no.
Though I will say there is nothing quite like the silence of isolation. Most days all I can hear is the water rushing and the few animals around jumping in and out of the water. I've been fishing a lot, but most of the time I don't bother keeping what I've caught.
Oh no.
There's far too much work in preparing a fish to be eaten. Of course, I would eat it raw without problem, seeing as I have a digestive system made of gold. I enjoy tossing the fish back into the stream, watching them as they disappear into the murky water.
Oh no.
What else is new? Oh, I found a baby bear near my cabin, and I've decided to take her in and raise her as my own. Her mother was nowhere to be found. I waited days for her mother to return, to no avail. Anyway, I've seen how aggressive bears become as they begin to age, but for now I feel that I don't have anything to worry about. Bears and wolves are friendly with each other, for the most part. I haven't let on to my wolf tendencies, but I'm sure my scent gives it away. Perhaps the next time you guys come around, we can think of a name for her. I love you both. Noah and Chloe, you two have done more for me as friends than you will ever know. I can only hope I make you feel the same. I'm never too far. If you need me, I'm there. Don't ever forget that. Until next time.
Derek.
I don't understand. Did you contact someone, send them a link to Fantasy Island 2020, tell them that we like ballet, and say, go nuts?
Not those exact things. I did give them the details that he drives us to ballet class and likes to fish. It's okay, Derek Hale's not good at spelling. I wanted the experience of opening mail from Derek Hale. It's the best $10 I've ever spent.
Oh my god.
I looked at so many comfort character letters on Etsy.
Is that what you typed in?
Yeah.
Were they advertising specifically that they could write as Derek Hale?
They did not. Okay. Nobody does. Like, okay, so our names are Chloe and Noah. We go to ballet class, and Derek Hale drives us, and he loves us. He loves us in like an older brother / uncle / best friend / mentor kind of way. He
like a youth pastor.
Yeah, like a youth pastor. He is currently living in the woods in a cabin by himself, but he still wants us to know that he loves us even if he's not around. You know, he likes solitude, but he still loves us. Also, he's raising a baby bear, maybe. And also, he loves to fish now. This is not sponsored, but I will put a link to their shop in the description below.
This is amazing.
Yeah, please order letters from Derek Hale from them. They're so good at it.
I might want ones from other characters.
Yeah. Like, I might just spend so much money on this.
Well, don't do that.
Because then it would feel like we're pen pals with Derek Hale and we just kind of keep getting new letters from him. Maybe we do a video series of reviewing letters from Derek Hale. You can also follow my Spotify playlist for Derek Hale called Youth Pastor Jams, because he's like a youth pastor. Also, I know I've already said it in the other part, but please write some Harry Styles Derek Hale fan fiction and send it to us, because right now it's me and like 2 other people writing it.
And one of the 2 other people is me.
Yeah,
for sure.
Right after we filmed the other part of this, I had a dream that me and Derek Hale were in love. Also, I don't think I told you, I had another dream the night afterwards, Derek Hale. I don't think we were in love in that one. I think we were just best friends. I don't know. But like, usually if I happen to have a dream where a man is just there at all, in the morning I'm like, oh, gross, I hated that. I hate men. But this felt right. Derek Hale is beyond gender and sexuality. Also, I think he'd make a really good lavender husband. In the other part, I forgot to put that I really love when he runs on all 4s in that one scene. Editing Chloe and Noah, put that in now.
I can't talk right now. I'm doing hot girl.
Fuck being good, I'm a bad bitch.
Like, comment, subscribe. Bedtime, baby.
Come and sit on our log. We'll have fun with HedgeFrog. No unflattering and hedge. You can be our new best friend. H-E-D-G-F-R-O-G. HedgeFrog on the Wii.
Yeah, the Derek Hale locket.
I love him so much. Martha? Yeah, Todd's on his way. So here's the thing. You know the sexy teen drama we're working on? Well, Todd had the best goddamn idea I've ever heard in my life. He's saving the show. Yeah, you got the lingerie I bought you? Yeah, go put it on. Yeah, you know Todd. You met him at the function. Yeah, he's the one who likes jigsaw puzzles. Martha, you promised. Bye.